What's happening, guys? How we doing? Welcome back to Billy Four Rocks. Okay, I've got a few new things to show you. The thing that you're looking at me on now, a couple of things I want to show you actually. I've got something new coming in hopefully next week. I'm very excited about that. I think you're going to like that one. I've got a new little thing for the channel, like a little intro thing. I'm going to show you that as well. Geez, what else? The weather. The weather this past week has been absolutely just off the hook. We've had temperatures as cold as I can ever remember. -11 in some places, -10, -8 in the city, -2 during the day. Snow. The trains have been shut down. The roads have been shut down. There've been pile-ups on the motorway. They've called the army in. I had 2 Chinook helicopters flying over my house a few days ago. The government have called in people who own 4x4s to help nurses and doctors. It's been absolute chaos, but the worst of it is definitely over now. The temperature's gone back up. We're about 11 degrees, which is kind of normal for this time of year over here. Yeah, but anyway, have a look at these pictures. Beautiful, eh? I mean, it was lovely. It looked amazing, you know. That shot where I had my hand brushing the snow off, that was on a roof terrace where I live. And you could oversee Canary Wharf and the O2 Arena and the Emirates skyline, all covered in snow. Looked lovely. So yeah, that's that. So I want to show you what you are looking at me on now. I've got a new camera. It is a Canon 80d. And the reason I've got this one is because the tracking on the previous camera, which was the 600D, it didn't have it effectively. So basically, if I had a product in my hand, okay, and I went up to show you, let me give you an example. The good thing about this camera is, actually, I'm going to film this on my iPhone so you can get an exact idea of what I'm talking about. Okay, right, there I am on the LED screen on the Canon 80D. Now you can see that white square across my face. That is face tracking autofocus. So regardless of where I am in the frame, whether I'm right back or whether I'm forward, it keeps me, the main subject, in focus. But now you know what my channel's like. I could be talking about something and then I'd show it to you as a close-up. Now I could do that on the iPhone, but it's a lot narrower field of view. I've got a wide-angle lens on here at the moment, which I'm going to show you as well. So let me pick something up. Okay, now what's the best way to do this? Let's see. Okay, so that's me in focus. All right, now let's just pretend I'm showing you some motorbike bits and bobs. In this case, a Canon multivitamins. Now you see straight away it's focused in on that. Okay, and the background's blurred out. All right, now if I take it away, it's back to me. I'm now sharp again. The background's just a little bit slightly blurred, and it has that lovely wide open, there's tons of light flooding in. It just looks so much better. Let me give you an example. Okay, this is how it looks now. This is how it looks on an iPhone. So there you go, that's the iPhone video which I used to use. Actually, to be honest, the field of view isn't that bad. It's quite a wide angle on it. I was quite surprised by that. But you can tell it's a little bit grainier. The colours aren't as punchy. It's not as sharp. It's not as bright. So if we go back to the Canon, woo, there you go. It's a lot crisper. And I've got a little light on here which I can put on, which I'll show you. There you go. That's a little ring light. Let me show you a quick picture of that. There you go. There's the Canon. So there you go. There's a ring light. What I'm going to do is I'm going to list all this stuff on the links to Amazon below. This ring light was very cheap, just a couple of quid. Runs on a couple of AAA batteries, and it just makes all the difference. So. Okay, you can go from without it, oops, like that. It's just a bit gloomy looking. See, that's the thing. Before I had this, I would have thought this is okay, but I'm looking at other people's vlogs and I'm thinking, what? The lighting just looks so good, you know. So when I whack this on, what a difference that makes, you know. Incredible, just a little light like that. All right, so that's that. I want to show you, now you remember my old intro to the channel, okay, which was this. Alright, scrap that, that's gone, it's too long, you know what the channel's about now. You don't need pictures of me showing you holding up bloody motorcycle bits and bobs. So I've condensed it right down, just a few seconds, just the name, bit of graphics going on. Take a look at this. It's just straight to the point. It's got a lovely sort of crackly sound to it. Really pleased with that. So that's that. Right, now let me talk to you about this new thing that's coming hopefully next week. I've ordered and paid for the new Nexx XWED2 helmet, which is basically the successor to the Nexx XD1. Okay, that should be coming next week. So I don't know if you heard the story, but the Nexx factory out in Portugal, the whole place, there was a massive fire there, so their whole production line ground to a halt. It's been halted for a couple of weeks. Apparently, I think they're back up and running now because orders are starting to fly out. I've ordered a gloss black in extra large, and I've got to admit it looks absolutely amazing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do because I've got the XD1, which is the first version, I'm going to do a comparison to the original helmet. I'm going to do a standalone video with just the XWED2, so it's as if you're just buying it on its own and you don't want a comparison. And is it worth buying it if you already have the XD1? Do you want to upgrade or anything like that? Or if you don't have an adventure helmet and you want to get one, is it worth getting it at all? Chances are it probably is. It looks amazing, so that's to come as well. Alright guys, that is it. We are done for another week. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for your kind comments. Thank you for subscribing. And I'll see you again very soon. Take it easy guys. Adios. Bye.